There's an obvious threat against Anjem Choudary because people are very angry. Lee Rigby was killed by one of Anjem Chowdary's disciples. One of Anjem Chowdary's disciples also committed the London Bridge terror attack. So there's people that want to get back at the guy, and understandably. So that's part of the protection there. But, looking at some of the restrictions, I was looking earlier, and we've got things like a ban from preaching or attending certain mosques. And the first thing I thought about that was, is this the authorities admitting that certain mosques are problems? And if certain mosques are problems, are the authorities therefore Islamophobic? One question for it. But then there's other stuff. Use of internet will be supervised, blah, blah, blah. But the one that really got to me is he can't leave London, which really amazed me because honestly, I would say I wouldn't want him in London in the first place. The fact that he can't leave London doesn't make me feel any safer. Yeah. London's where he's done his proselytizing and his radicalization, and he can't leave. I'd rather he was in the Cotswolds.
Yeah, well, I'd rather him go to I don't know, not Mosul these days, but let him hang out with his buddies in the last tiny holdouts of ISIS in Syria or Iraq. But you raise a good point. If he's not allowed to go to certain mosques, that implies that the government thinks certain mosques are problem areas. I know that in other countries, whether it's France, Italy, or even China, but I wouldn't use them as a comparator, governments have shut down mosques that are extremist, that are violent, that have illegal imams there. In the UK, has a mosque ever been shut down for its links to terrorism? Have you ever heard of a mosque being shut down, like a biker gang clubhouse would be?
No, I've never heard that happen. And even after about 10 years ago, there was a documentary called Undercover Mosque, done by Hard Cash Productions. And they ended up getting in trouble for being Islamophobic. And what they uncovered was really shocking. They found ammunition and all sorts being kept in mosques in the UK, and it was Hard Cash Productions and ITV who got in trouble for it. And ever since then, anyone who dare talk about mosques and radicalization, they just think back to what happened to that documentary crew and production team, and they don't say anything else.
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show, weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every day I do a monologue, interview a guest, and read my fan mail and my hate mail. To subscribe, go to therebel.media/shows.